too old. We're carrying too much old baggage on our backs. We'd last about a week if we got married. But we can still write letters, darling. We can always do that. Letters are still our strength and our salvation. And Mrs. Walpole is still with us, and there's no reason why we can't continue to keep in touch, at least in this old, wonderful way. I count on your letters, darling. I always have. And I hope you'll count on mine. Are you there? I keep putting please forward on the envelopes, but who knows? Now, I've even resorted to the telephone, but all I get is your damn machine. Please, I need to hear from you. Senator and Mrs. Andrew M. Ladd III and family send you warm holiday greetings and every good wish for the new year.
Andy Ladd, is that you? Blow-dried and custom-tailored and jogging trim at 55, hiding behind that lovely wife with her heels together and her hands folded discreetly over her snatch. And is that your new dog, Andy? I see you've graduated to a golden retriever. And are those your sons and heirs? And hell, is that a grandchild nestled in someone's arms? God, Andy, you look like the Holy Family. Season's greetings and happy holidays and even Merry Christmas, Senator Ladd. We, who are about to die, salute you.
Just reread your last note. What's this who we are about to die stuff? May I see you again? I want to see you again, if I may. Dear Mrs. Gardner, I seem to have lost touch with Melissa again. I wonder if you might be able to send me her last address. Dear Melissa, your mother wrote that you'd return to the land of Oz. I'm flying up next Thursday to see you.
No, please don't. Please stay away. I've let myself go. I'm fat, I'm ugly, my hair is horrible. I'm locked in this funny farm all week, and then Mother gets me weekends if I'm good. They put me on all sorts of new drugs, and half the time I don't make any sense at all. I can't even do finger painting now without fucking it up. My girls won't even talk to me. On the telephone, they say I upset them too much. Oh, I've made such a mess of things, Andy. I've made a total ghastly mess. I don't like life anymore. I hate it. Sometimes I think that if you and I if we had just, oh, but just stay away, Andy, please.
Arriving Saturday morning, we'll meet you at your mother's.
No, don't. I don't want to see you. I won't be there. I'll be gone, Andy. I swear. I'll be gone.
Dear Mrs. Gardner, I think the first letter I ever wrote was to you, accepting an invitation for Melissa's birthday party. And now, I'm writing to you again about her death. I want to say a few things on paper that I couldn't say at her funeral. But when I spoke, and when you and I talked afterward, as you may know, Melissa and I managed to keep in touch with each other most of our lives, primarily through letters. And even now, as I write this letter to you, I'm feeling like I'm writing it also to her.
Oh, you're in your element now, Andy.
We had a complicated relationship, she and I, all our lives. We went in very different directions. But somehow, over all those years, I think we managed to keep something to each other. Melissa expressed all the dangerous and rebellious feelings I never dared admit to.
Now he tells me.
And I'd like to think I gave her some sense of balance.
Balance? Oh, hell. I give up. Have it your way, Andy. Balance.
Many of the things I did in life I did with her partly in mind. And if I said or did an inauthentic thing, I could almost hear her groaning over my shoulder. And now she's gone. I really don't know how I'm going to get along without her.
You'll survive, Andy.
I have a wonderful wife, fine children, a place in the world I feel proud of. But the death of Melissa suddenly leaves a huge gap in my life.
Oh, now, Andy.
The thought of never again being able to write her, to connect to her, to get some signal back to her, feels me with emptiness, which is just really hard to describe.
Now, Andy, stop.
I don't think there are many men in this world who have had the benefit of such a friendship with such a woman. But it was more than a friendship. I know now I loved her. I loved her even from the day I met her. When she walked into the second grade, looking like the lost Princess of Oz.
Oh, Andy, please. I can't bear it.
I don't think I ever loved anyone the way I loved her. And I never will again. She was at the heart of my life, and already I miss her desperately. I just wanted to say this to you and to her. Sincerely, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.